Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the New York Jets franchise on Madden 18. Here in season number 4, we're going to look at games 5 through 8 of the season. Game number 5 is an away game at Mile High against the Denver Broncos. We have a 3-0 lead and Myles Gaskin going to add to it with a great run to make it 10-0 Jets. Later on, it is 10-6, and here he is. You guys asked for him. Robert Wilson going to throw the first touchdown pass of his young career to Robbie Anderson. Later on, a blocked field goal by Denver. This is Parks going to pick it up, and no one is going to get to him. That's going to be a touchdown. Denver going the other way, bringing this game much closer than it had any business being. So now a 20-17 game, and it's going to be Wilson. He's going to throw, and how the heck did he get that throw in there? Incredible touchdown throw by Robert Wilson. Some more magic from the Villanova days. There's a touchdown to Cameron Brate from Jimmy Garoppolo, making it a 3-point game in favor of Denver. Myles Gaskin tips the scale the other way with under 2 minutes to go. Coach Sandy Hines is loving it. It's a 4-point lead for the Jets. However, with 34 seconds to go, that is when Jimmy G takes off into the end zone and Denver takes their lead back. Jets have a lot to do to be able to catch up. And here is a bomb to Garrett Windsor, but time just runs out before Sandy Hines can get the timeout call off. And that will do it. Denver wins it at home here, 37-34, a really close game. Wilson's a little mad, but he has nothing to be ashamed about. He played very well, technically outplayed Garoppolo. And maybe Wilson will be a very nice young quarterback in this league. We'll see, I don't know. But he's got a couple more games to play before Sam Darnold comes back. We'll see how he can do. Was not a bad debut for him, however. You guys called for him to be the starter, and here he is, starting some games for us. 2 picks by Kevin Tolliver. Taking a quick look at the division, we are way out of first place. We have the worst point differential in the division, but we are taking on division foe Miami. We beat them in the first meeting, and here we are on the road in the second meeting. And Myles Gaskin going to open it up with a touchdown. And now, Robert Wilson going to make this throw. Robbie Anderson, he has been having some good connections. Robert Wilson to Robbie Anderson. The Robs are getting it done. 14-0. Now, Wilson going to roll out, going to hit Robbie Anderson again. I don't know why he was not allowed to get up and score there. That's kind of weird. But there is Myles Gaskin for the touchdown, so it needs not matter, as 24-14 is our score here later on into the fourth quarter. Robert Wilson doing what he did best at Nova, running for the first down when he can and when he has to. Now a 24-14 score still, and there he is. He finds his old Nova teammate, Brian Gates, for a touchdown. First connection between those two, and that would pretty much put the Dolphins out of their misery. A 31-14 game in favor of the Jets here as they dominate the Dolphins this season. The only team to do that so far, as the Dolphins were 4-1 coming into this game. That one loss against the Jets, and now they have 2 losses, and they're both against the New York Jets. However, we're taking a look at some of the stats here. Look at that. Kedrick Hughes sacking a lot of people. So is Lola Tulare. He is getting the job done. Leonard Williams helping out a little bit. More picks by the Jets. We love seeing that. And now taking on another division foe in the Buffalo Bills, who is one of the division leaders around here. So there's a nice little screenplay to Myles Gaskin. Going to start it off somehow. The starts always have Gaskin getting the job done. Here is Gaskin again, and he finds a seam, going to get inside the 5-yard line before he's finally brought down at the 3. In a 10-9 game, that is important. And look at that throw right there. Robert Wilson able to get it to his boy Brian Gates. make it a 17-9 game with the Jets on top. Way later in the game, as the game is dwindling down, 23-12, and it is Brian Gates again making a huge play, making it 30-12. However, the Bills would make a little bit of a comeback, but not scary enough, as the game ends 33-26. Jets winning this one on the road. Robert Wilson playing extremely well. 3 touchdowns, no picks. Jared Goff outplayed by him. Look at Gaskin, 152 yards. Yikes. Deion Kane played very well for the Bills. As usual, the receiving game spread out by our quarterbacks here. The receivers all get a little bit of love. And unbelievable, the interceptions just continue with the Jets. I'm loving that. Final game of this episode, taking on the Chiefs. Monday Night Football here at MetLife Stadium. It is Myles Gaskin again going to start this episode off with a huge scamper down the right sidelines before he is finally knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line. And then a little change of pace, a little Tariq Cohen for you guys, as he's able to get into the end zone for the 3-yard touchdown run. Later on, a 1-yard touchdown run for Myles Gaskin will put the Jets up 17-5. Now, Jets looking to score again. It is going to be Darnold back into the lineup, and he will hit Robbie Anderson with the toe tap catch for a touchdown. 27-19 later on here in the fourth quarter. Chiefs trying to get back into this one, and Mahomes is going to get sacked in the end zone for a safety. That'll do it. A 29-19 victory for the New York Jets as they win again. Sam Darnold in his comeback game didn't throw for a lot of yards, wasn't that great, but he threw a touchdown, no interceptions, was helped out strongly by Myles Gaskin and his 212 yards and a touchdown. Tariq Cohen also grabbing a TD in this one. Robbie Anderson, a touchdown as well. Robbie Anderson, really the only receiver worth talking about in this one, but Kedrick Hughes, 4 sacks for this man. Also taking a look at the interceptions. More interceptions for this Jets team. Next time we're going to start with a game against the Chargers. Take a look at the division here. Bills on top at 6-2. We're right there at 5-3. Dolphins and Pats both 4-4. We're going to take a look at some stats too. There is Robert Wilson. 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. Versus Darnold, 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Do you guys think we should go back to Darnold, being that he's our 88 overall superstar quarterback, or should we let Robert Wilson ride it out and see what he can do as a rookie? Myles Gaskin, absolutely incredible. Almost 1,000 yards already. Receiving, you see how that's going. Nice spread going there. Sack numbers, 10.5 for Kedrick Hughes. That is utterly remarkable for half of a season. Interceptions, we got 5 by Kevin Tolliver. That's pretty crazy also. Looking at the awards at the midway point, Gaskin is on there for MVP. Sandy Hines is on there for Coach of the Year. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Gaskin in consideration. Defensive Player of the Year, we have nobody in consideration, which is weird. Kedrick Hughes should definitely be in consideration. Brian Gates is second for Rookie of the Year offensively. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we've got Artis Smithson. We've got Jack Sutton in consideration. Best quarterback, nobody there. Best running back, Gaskin in third. Receiver, we don't have anyone. Lineman, I don't believe we have anyone either. D-line, Kedrick Hughes is in second behind J.J. Watt. And then we have no linebacker, and I think Tolliver, there's Tolliver in second place. We also going to have Catanzaro in the kicker section. So again, guys, let me know who you think should be the starting quarterback going forward. Do we give up on Darnold? That's a hard sell, in my opinion. But I will listen to what you guys have to say anyways. Thank you guys for watching this video. I do hope you drop a like if you enjoyed. I do hope you subscribe if you are new. Plenty more Jets franchise coming your way until Madden 19. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.